Howdy folks, Dirt Nap's dad here, Olympian hopeful, and host of the Split Push podcast. So I wanted to reach out to you all today just to kind of give you a little bit of background about who I am, what I bring to the table, and why you should vote for me as an Olympian. And if anything else, why you should also listen to the podcast too. So, real quick history on me. I was about 4 years old when we got our first gaming console in the family, which was an Odyssey gaming system. I began playing hooky in kindergarten just so I could stay home to video game at times. And I've been a gamer ever since. So I've owned most consoles that have been out over the years, at least one side or the other. There's usually some competition going on out there, obviously. But then I found these massively multiplayer online games starting to happen as I was a young adult. The first one was EverQuest. And when I found EverQuest, I fell in love. It was my first real game that I played for years upon years upon years. I was a guild leader of a small but very good family-oriented guild. I don't know, was it guild or clans back? I think it was a guild. Getting old. It's the gray hairs and stuff. So, again, family style, but even though we were family style, we were still able to progress through the rating of the times, even without all the harsh rating requirements. No one ever thought we would be able to do it, but we were all good players that learned how to not only play our characters, but play the game. And when I found people like that, I recruited them. So we were a very good group of people that were able to do a lot of things that people never thought we'd be able to do. As time grew on, World of Warcraft came out, which kind of put the nails in the old EverQuest coffin. I didn't join over right away. I was already kind of at a little in-between phase, and eventually I decided, a lot of my old friends have moved over to play WoW, so I'll give it a try. None of that Alliance side, though. I went to the good side, the Horde, and convinced everybody to hop over to that side, and we grew up in the Battlegrounds, which was my first true taste of PvP. And yeah, we'll get more into that as we go along here. So again, became the leader of the guild, or whatever. Yeah, I think it was still guild there. And again, family style. I didn't want to, I got a family, I got a wife, kids, cats and dog. I just can't, give up my life to scheduling around the game and its rating requirements. But even as a family style, we were still able to do lots of cool things together, and again, progress to places people never thought we would. Again, because we all understood how our characters played. Battlegrounds, our reputations preceded us. There's a lot of Alliance players that they gave up. There was no beating us, quite a few of them actually rolled characters on the Horde side and said, if we can't beat them, we're going to join this. And we made a lot of good friends that way. As WoW kind of spiraled out of control, in my opinion, and really went downhill and really took away any custom ability that you had to the game, I lost interest. I didn't want to play a cookie cutter character. I wanted to be able to build my character the way I wanted to, and so forth. So I walked away. Played some SWTOR, played a lot of, solo style games. And then I seen my son one day playing Smite. I'm like, what's that? Oh, it's a MOBA. I'm like, what's a MOBA? He started telling me some stuff, and then they're like, do you want to try it? I'm like, sure. And like, who do you want to be? I'm like, well, dwarves are awesome, so I'll be Fafnir. All right, well, here's where you go. And they got me started, and they let me out to the wolves. Kids these days. But I learned the hard way, there's no healer here like, D&D thing, or WoW or EverQuest. No, there's no way just back there healing my butt when I'm up on the front line. Oh, gotcha. MOBA. Gotcha. Okay. So that was enough to hook me though. And when I play a game, I play a game. I learn how to play the game. I want to know, how do I play the game? How does the characters work? How does the character and the game interactions work? Oh, and there's all these items. Oh my God, there's a lot of characters. There's a lot of items. There's a lot of different modes. But I just dove in, and I played it and played it and played it. Over 1,000 man hours into the game now, well over, and just continuing to get better. My mind, a lot better than my fingers. Still working on honing that in. Definitely not as young as I used to be. But I still think about it a lot. Ask my wife. We'll be driving down the road and I'll start to chuckle and she's just like, Smite? Yeah, it is. Yeah, sorry, it's a passion of mine. And as an Olympian, that's one of the biggest things that I can bring to the table is my passion for the game. And I want to see the game thrive because it's what I'm passionate about playing. And I don't want to see it go anywhere. I want to see it get better. And I've seen some good things out of high-res into Titan Forge with everything. This program itself is another huge step forward for the company, and I love it. Hey, even if you don't vote for me, get out and vote. Participate with the community, because that is what one step that we can all do, and that one step makes the community better. So what I'm going to bring to the table is I want to be that voice of the people. I already have this podcast going. We're 37 episodes into it, doing one a week for y'all. Okay? We love doing what we're doing, but we really do this so that you, the community, can learn and grow with us. Because again, the more we know, the better we are, the better we can play, the better we can make up for times when things aren't going too well and have a fun game. There's a lot of losses that I get these days that I had a blast in. That was a great game. Sucks that we lost, but I had a lot of fun. I know that, you got to lose some. It's going to happen. But when I first started playing, and I went through that MOBA rage. I was like, I'm so mad and frustrated. But when I learned how the game worked a little bit better, I realized I could have done some stuff differently and perhaps won that game if I would have just been paying a little bit more attention, doing the things I need to do to win. So I want to bring that to the table here to help people learn about the game. That is a huge thing, and one thing that, while I know that Titan Forge loves its community, there is some room for improvement on its communication between company to community and community back to company. This program, I believe, is designed to fix that problem. And one of the things in my life, and even when it comes to my wife, we're both the same way. When it comes to a job, you might as well do the job yourself so you can make sure that it's done right. That's what I'm bringing to the table here. I want to make sure that this program is done right. I want to make sure that your concerns are Titan Forge's concerns. And Titan Forge's communications are known to you. Another added benefit of me as an Olympian is I got 4 sidekicks here. I got Dirt Nap Dan. I got Aryukatse Yuki. I got Guy. I got Beagle Girl. So with me as an Olympian, you're getting the whole podcast as a team together that is funneling knowledge in from you guys, in through all of us, into this rather large head, I know. But then I can take that to Titan Forge. And one thing that I've always been good with throughout my career, in working and play, is data. You give me the data, I figure things out, I make things better. So that's what I'd like to do. I would really like to make this game better for all of you and myself, because I want to play it and I want to continue to play it, and I want to see it continue to grow, get new and cool things, and just grow and grow and grow. So I want you to vote for me so I can help improve our community, which in turn improves the game and creates a cycle of improvement from them to us, and us to them. And even if I don't win, which, hey, it could happen, I could win or lose. I really have no idea. I'm just honored to even be in the considerations. I mean, I've seen people put votes out already, and I'm like, hey, there's that guy, there's this guy that I know, and my name? I'm like, flattered. I mean, absolutely flattered. Shout outs to the people that have, thrown my name out there as someone to consider to voting. Thank you to all of you. Thank you, Guy, Dan, Beagle, Yuki. Thank you for being my family and friends and putting this podcast together, giving me this opportunity to rise in the community to a point where I'm an Olympian hopeful. So, hey, when it comes to dirt naps, you got to give them before you take them. And when all else fails, split push.